Hi everybody, Artisan Loom here. I just thought I'd come on real quick. I'll try to make it quick. I've been doing Rainbow Loom bracelets for, gosh, over 2 years. I've kind of got quite the collection. This one I did not create. This one is done by Leela's Gigi. And this is called the, I believe it's called the Never Surrender bracelet. But this is her rendition that she did. And she sent it to me in one of my Rainbow Loom swaps. So it's pretty awesome. I love it. And then this one is also Lila's. I want to say Lila's. I'm so used to saying Lila's. I got corrected. It's Lila because her account is named after her granddaughter. And her name is Lila. So I apologize, Gigi. Lila. I'm so used to it. But it's Lila's Gigi. But this is her, I believe this is called the Desiree bracelet. And it is so pretty. But this one is not her rendition. This is AZMS Mom, which is Deborah. This is her rendition that she also sent to me during my Rainbow Loom swap. So I've been completely blessed to get 2 absolutely wonderful creations by Lila's Gigi, by 2 of my great friends, Deborah and Gigi. So I'm going to show you some of my collection that I have so far. I'm not sure what to do with it, but there's just so much. Okay. So you're going to flip out when you see all these bracelets. Now, I live in the middle of nowhere, basically. Not really, but I live in the mountains. And it takes me an hour and a half to get to any neat, store-wise. And there's not a whole lot of craft stores here, so I couldn't go off and sell these unless I signed up and did an Etsy shop. And I do have an Etsy, but I am not active on there as far as selling bracelets. I could, or I could just give them away if I was near, or if I knew somebody really wanted a bracelet. I love giving them away. So, anyhow, I'm going to show you my collection. I won't show you every bracelet, but I'll show you the ridiculousness that goes along with this hobby. And the tons of money that you spend on it just to be stress-free and happy. So, okay, I'm going to turn you around. Okay, so I went to Michael's craft stores and I bought a couple boxes. And they have these nice little leather straps because I wanted to store all of them in boxes. I don't put them in plastic or Ziploc because I didn't want them to mold. But I did want them to keep them out of the elements with the daylight. So this is the box. It's a pretty big box, but the one underneath it is even bigger. See? It's even bigger. So, anyhow, you ready? I'm not sure which ones these are, but it's ridiculous. OMG. Okay, these, and you're going to flip out. Let me try to set this down the right way. These right here are all my original designs. Not all of them. I have 2 other boxes filled with stuff I haven't done tutorials for yet. So these are my original designs right here that I've already done tutorials for. It's insane. So like you have my Cabbage Patch bracelet right here. You have my Castlevania, and this one is an awesome bracelet if you like cuff designs. This is the only cuff that I've done. It's a 9-pin bar design. And then I have, let's see here, I'm not sure what this is. Isn't that terrible? I don't even know the names of these things. I think this is Pure Elegance right there. Marbled Heart. This is a rendition of Marbled Heart. And one of my favorites right here with the cute little bumblebee on it. This is the Hidden Pathway, I do believe. This is another favorite of mine. This one is not the original rendition I did, but this is the second rendition, and this is, oh, what is it called? Isn't that terrible? How awful is that? I'm going to have to look that one up. The one that I couldn't remember the name of, that's Veined Berries. Okay, I'm not going to go through all these, but this was Sitting Bull. Okay, which is the one that I just said that I couldn't remember the name of. That's the other rendition I did. They're both the Sitting Bull. Love those. Some of my favorites. Another one of my favorites is this Elephas bracelet. It's so pretty, and I love that elephant. It's just so gorgeous. I don't know. I'm not trying to toot my own horn, but this is one of my favorites of my own. Okay, and then obviously TikTok bracelet. I love this one, and I love the charm that we have here. Okay, it's kind of cool. One other that I want to show you that is one of my favorites is the Steampunk bracelet. Okay, so it's super cool. I don't have it tied to where, or with the C-clip going, but that is my steampunk design. Oh my gosh. These colors are fantabulous. It comes out short, but you could always put a nice clasp on the back. But this is, I do believe, what is the name of this? This is my Sugar Plum bracelet. So there's just so many. Look at, I mean, it's unreal. Unreal what I have going on here. And it's ridiculous, actually. And I feel almost like it's a complete waste. This is the poinsette bracelet. It's really pretty. And this is the Lebkuchen design. Anyhow, just so many. Oh, I have to show you these. This is my Armed Forces bracelet. This one is for the Army. And what's cool about this is on there pretty good because it screws on the back. And I found these charms over at Michael's, or no, Hobby Lobby, in the section where the leather making tools are to make leather bracelets and whatnot. And I just picked these medallions up. So I have that one, and I have this one's for the Navy. Right here, it's the same design, but then you have the Navy, and I'll just set them down. And then you have the Marine Corps, which is really cool. Oh, I've got to get on this chair so I can look in this box. The other one should be here. Where did it go? Right here. And this one is the Air Force, and this is the branch of the military that my son is trying to get into, and it's been a real struggle to get all the paperwork ready because it's like pulling teeth to get him in the service. But this is the branch he's going to be going into, even though we are a military branch family. We're more Marines. Oh, look at this one. Oh, that's my Elephas bracelet as well. And I just love, love, love those colors. And that elephant is so pretty. But anyhow, these are all my originals. I mean, it's just like never ending. And I just don't know what to do with all these bracelets. It's ridiculous. But that's just a portion of them. So I'll close this. And I'll show you what's going on in the second box. Okay, here is the other box. And it's much bigger. This one, I do believe, is a box of a lot of my favorites, okay? Because I wanted to keep my originals separate from my favorites. But this one's completely filled too, and has lots of goodies in it right here. And I will mention that there's a lot in here. They're all, they're not all, but a lot of them are cuffs. And I don't wear a whole lot of cuffs, but I did a lot of tutorials for the cuff designs. And so that's the majority you're going to see in here. And like this one. Look at that. And I chained it. And this is by Nix Haley 22. And I believe this is the diamond. Or, geez, I'd have to look this up to know the exact name. If this is the Diamond Friendship, I don't know if it is or not. How terrible. And it's got a neat little closure here on the back. We got the Prayers bracelet, and this is my rendition, and this is a design by AZMS mom, Deborah, and I kind of put little beads here to make a cross. And this is another one of her. Yeah, this is another one by Deborah, AZMS mom. So, really cool. Really pretty colors. This, I have to say, this is a design by Loomy Pippi, okay? And I wasn't too sure about it at first, but when I started doing it, oh my gosh, I just think it's so pretty. Look at that. With all the trees. This is O Tannenbaum, and I had these beads right here, these star ones, and I never knew what to put them on until this design came, and then that was the star to put on the tree. And the colors are just so pretty, and I just absolutely love this design. I'm just going to keep this for myself as a work of art from Loomy Pippi. And this is another one. I believe this is the Kalisto Bracelet, I believe, by Loomy Pippi as well. And that is my rendition. Look at that one. Love this. I think this is the Josephine. Really pretty. But I just have several different ones in here that are my favorite. There's the owl that I did. It's a lot of these are from Nix Haley 22. I chained a lot of them too, and I just think it changes the whole look of the bracelet when you chain it and makes it lay a little flatter. Boy, that is a wide bracelet, but I don't think it's as wide as this one. Let's put these two together. Oh my goodness, I think that's an extra pin bar wide on this one. I love, love, love the colors in this Jigsaw. This is the Jigsaw bracelet. And I can't even remember, or I can't pronounce the person that I did this tutorial for. Amscom, I think. I did the design, or the rendition, or the tutorial for this. And I absolutely love these colors. So, here's the other Prayers bracelet, excuse me, for France, by Deborah. Ooh, this is one of my favorites as well. I love this charm. Love how the black goes down the center, and I chained it. And I think this one is Midnight Lady. And I do believe it is by, and I rhinestoned it too. I think this one is by Craft Easy, Dira from Craft Easy with Rainbow Loom Enthusiast. And she's changed her name now, so I'm not sure exactly what her Instagram name is now. Look at this one of my favorites. And I did the little closure. If you want to know how to do the button closure, you just have to look up button lock closure on my YouTube channel. It's a concept by Nix Haley 22. And this is I don't know exactly the name of this, but it's absolutely gorgeous. One of my favorites. So there's just so many, you know, the bear one that Nix Haley 22 did. Deborah sent me this one, this rendition. Well, look at that one. This is pretty cool. And that charm is pretty awesome, if I say so myself. But most of these are cuff designs. This one I absolutely love. I think this one is by Adele Griffiths. Can't remember the exact name of it. It's just been so long I've done all these, and I just don't even... Another one by Nix Haley 22 right here. Pretty cool. Anyhow, I won't go through every one of these, but oh my goodness, there's just so many. And I've done a couple hook onlys, so I can do a few. They're not the greatest, though, I will say. Although this one, I think this is Antique Lace by Crazy Just Might Work. Absolutely made that work with that charm. Looks wonderful, if I say so myself. There's just so many. Oh my goodness, I just don't even know. I think this is another one by Deborah. I think it's the, oh my goodness, how terrible is that? Path, Star Path, I think. I can't remember the exact name, but it is by Deborah AZMS Mom. This is really cool because this one is the, oh my gosh, vintage lace, I think. I think that's what this one is called. And so many. So many. All these by Nix Haley 22 that I've done. So I've just not done anything with them. They are my favorites. I just haven't done anything with them. This is also one of my favorites. I absolutely love these colors together. Works so well. Oh, look at this. I think this is the fairy. Oh my goodness. How terrible is this? I think this is Deborah's design. Fairy something or other. Don't kill me, Deborah. I just can't remember. There's just so many here that I've done. So I won't bore you with any more, but just know that there's a ton in here. And there's probably some of yours in here as well that I've done tutorials for. But those are just what was on top. So I won't go any further. These are big, huge cuff designs, but these are kind of my favorite ones. I may not wear them, but they're just so artistic and neat that I just haven't been able to let them go just yet, but I need to figure out a spot that I can, you know, let them go. Or I might keep them, but I just have so many. It's just unreal. So I'm not quite finished. This is slightly ridiculous as well. This just I keep down, and every now and again when I fill this box up, I put it in this box. One of my boxes, either my originals or my favorite renditions. But this one's pretty full, so it's time to go ahead and take some things out of there. But yeah, this is Lila's Gigi. Oh my goodness, I cannot get that right for anything. Sorry, Gigi. But that's her her design right there. It's the same as this one. I love these colors and these beads. But I just have so many. And I'm not getting you on camera for whatever reason. I just have so many that I need to go ahead and put away. Oh, here's some of my Strand Bands as well. These are some of my favorites. Kind of looks like a bunny with ears, but very pretty. Look at this ring in the bling by Zombify Me. Okay, this is so super pretty. I love these crowns. These Lila's Gigi sent me these crowns, and I found a way that I could use them. Absolutely one of my favorites of mine. I think this design is called, what is it called? It's called the Longhorn Nation design that I did. But look at this one. This is the ring and the bling as well. Turn it over. It looks like so, and looks like so in the back. Just so pretty. Another one of my ring and the bling by Zombify Me. Oh my gosh, just so many. I think that's a Lumi Pippi design. This is the Pendragon's Fury, I do believe. Love, love, love these beads. Found this to be wonderful for a hook-only design. The Slytherin Bracelet. I also have some, I won't go too deep into this. Well, here's another one of the, here is one of my designs that I created with the Rapid Loom Pro by Rainbow Loom. So that's what it looks like. Well, it's more flimsy because it's cording, but it looks just like this. So pretty. And I also made that with the Rapid Loom. Not my best, but it is what it is. This, I have to say, is one of my favorite designs just because of the colors. I love the colors in this particular design. So I will leave that at that. How about that? Okay. So, oh my goodness. Just so many. Okay. Well, anyhow, Oh, and this one's pretty too. Yeah, love it. So I have a ton, and I don't, ooh, and I did this unicorn one, hook only. Can't believe I actually did that, but I wouldn't have been able to do it without the help of Lila's Gigi. Anyhow, I appreciate that. This is, I do believe this is my Tibetan rose bracelet. I think I gave away my original one that I did with the strand bands in the center that was golds, but I absolutely love this one. And yeah, it's pretty. Anyhow, that's just stuff that I need to file away. Okay, so I'll go ahead and show you. That's not it. No, it's not it. But these ones I will show you are in a box. And I've got 2 boxes. Okay, so some of these are just, there's not that many in here. I did some smaller bracelets debating on whether to do, that's my red, what is this? The red Scorpion bracelet that I did in pinks. I haven't done a rendition, or I haven't done a tutorial for that yet. I don't know if I will. I think I might. This is one of my favorites though, and this is my autumn, I think it's called Autumn Leaves. Turned out really pretty. And the Watcher bracelet. Not sure what I got in here. This is the Voodoo bracelet. That's my original design as well. Gosh, I don't even know what these are called. Ooh, the gecko one. The iced gecko. Not sure if it goes down like this or up like this. Either way, it doesn't matter. So, I mean, you know, these are some that I hadn't. I'm showing you this, but I never did post it because it doesn't look like something I want to post. It's an inside joke between a few of us, so I won't even go there. But that's not all that I have. I have one more box, and these are also all of my original designs that I have not done a tutorial for. It's ridiculous. So, you know, I've got this one that's really pretty. I think that's baby something. I'd have to look. But some of these I did a long time ago, so I don't even know if they're even worth doing tutorials on. I mean, I guess if you see one that you think I should do a tutorial on, I will. This is kind of pretty. So, you never know. When you have the new bands, you can make anything look better if you beat it right and if you use the new bands. A lot of these have new bands. This is my Esmeralda design. It's like a take on the TikTok bracelet that I have. Here's the, this is the red Scorpion bracelet. So just quite a bit. Now I just have to figure out if I'm going to do tutorials for any of these. I'm just kind of looking through and see, I've got this one. You know, there's just not enough time in the day. Not enough time in the day to get anything done. To do the things that I want to do, because I've been so much into my soap and bath body stuff that I've kind of taken a sidetrack on the looming, but I know I plan on getting back into it because it is a passion of mine. But I wanted to show you real quick because it was in this bag of items, and this is what it's called if you are wanting to do a Armed Forces bracelet. This has happened to be the Army, but this is how you find them at the Hobby Lobby in with the leather, and it's called Real Leather Crafts. And if you use your coupon, you can get it half off of that too, or at least 40%, maybe even 25 extra if you have if you go on a good week. But that is the number for it if you want to look it online at Hobby Lobby, and it's by Silver Creek Leather Company. So if you need any of this info to order it, if you don't have a Hobby Lobby, there it is. So anyhow, most of my beads I get at Hobby Lobby or Michael's. I found this at Michael's. I didn't pay that price for it. It was on sale. I got it after the fact. And even if you did get half off of that, it's still not a bad price to go on my Prancer design. But anyhow, that's, whew, that about sums up most of what I have. So that's what I have. That's a lot of bracelets and a lot of money put into the bracelets and a lot of hard work and a lot of passion and a lot of artistry, not just on me, but just on my renditions that I do for other people on my YouTube channel. So if you want to do any of those that come out of those 2 boxes, then you can find them at my on my YouTube channel. Gosh, just a ton of stuff. So I just thought I would share my collection with you. I didn't show you everything, but at least you have an idea. Now I need ideas on what to do with them. I'd like to donate them, but I'm not sure if maybe the cuff designs aren't really for kids, so I'm not sure who would wear them. I might sell them. I might just hold on to them. I'm not sure. So if you want to give me some advice, you can put it in the comment section. Okay, well, that's that. So hopefully I'll get to going back to looming here shortly, and I've got a couple designs that I'm got to do tutorials for other people. I'm kind of waiting till the kids go back to school so that I'm able to actually concentrate. So, okay, well, take care.